The Prince of Wales has been asked to give a witness statement to a public inquiry about a paedophile bishop who was jailed after abusing young men. The former Bishop of Lewes, Peter Ball, was jailed for 32 months in 2015 for a string of offences dating back to the 1970s and 1990s. He was released from jail in February after serving 16 months. Today, the independent inquiry into child sexual abuse said that statements had been requested from the Prince and his principal private secretary.
The concern here, of course, is that Peter Ball was protected by the establishment, protected from justice for many years. The inquiry has to investigate that without fear or favour, and given that we know that Prince Charles was friendly with Peter Ball, it's right that they look at that.
Well, reporter John Hunt joins me in the studio now. John, Bishop Peter Ball had been a frequent visitor to Sandringham and actually exchanged letters with Prince Charles.
Yes, Peter Ball described the Prince as a loyal friend. In fact, they can be seen here pictured greeting each other. They exchanged letters, as you said, and at one point the Prince provided accommodation to Peter Ball. He was the Bishop of Gloucester in the early 1990s, and of course the Prince's country home at Highgrove was within that diocese.
And John, obviously it's very unusual for an inquiry like this to actually ask for a statement from the royal family.
Well, isn't it? Yeah, and Clarence House has tonight issued a statement saying that Prince Charles was unaware of the extent of Mr Ball's behaviour, but is more than willing to provide context on his contact with Mr Ball if that helps the inquiry. Peter Ball was jailed in 2015 for offences against 18 teenagers and young men. An independent inquiry last year found that the Church of England had to some extent colluded with Peter Ball, and it hadn't passed on complaints that it had received about Peter Ball to the police back in the 1990s. That's why the inquiry is looking at this issue.
OK, John, thank you.